Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off from Levi Stadium. On the return, here's Rico Dowdle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Oh, and the pressure is there. They're going to get to him on their very first snap. Usa Odigizua. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. This is Dowdle on 2nd down. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it.
For the Steelers.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Caught by his fullback behind the line. And out of bounds he goes after picking up just 1. They've got to try for something better now on 3rd down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They motion a receiver left. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. And he's taken down at the 30. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. A pitch to McCaffrey. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up at a loss of yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll need something big here to start out. It's third and long.
19 Lions.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he goes, third and long. The trick play unsuccessful. His throw falls incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Fourth down is going to bring out Eddie Pinheiro and the 49ers field goal unit for the first time. From the right hash, 52 yards out.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Now start on the ground. Dowdle. Past midfield at the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains. All set to go now from the 35.
And a Steeler first down.
Rodgers off the play action. Taking a shot towards the end zone. Ooh, the look was there, but the catch is not. Contact deep downfield, and that's enough to pop that one out. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. To throw, Rodgers. Forced out to his right. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, they've been a little bit rough.
It, it's no good. And we continue to await our opening score in this ballgame.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. They'll throw to begin this drive. And the trick play doesn't pay off. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That's stopped by Alex Highsmith.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Pass play now. The trick play unsuccessful. His throw falls incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So punt coming up on 4th down. It's against Belgian native Corliss Waitman with the honors. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Darrell. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Now Brock still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Throwing on second, Rogers. And not able to corral this one. That's going to be ruled his second drop of the game. It brings up 3rd down. Here's Rogers. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just to not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, you've got to pick the QB up somehow, some way.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 39-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. He's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him what looks like about 7.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
3rd and 3 in front of him now after that completion got him 7. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. Near the sideline, and he goes out, so a gain of about 4 before he did so. And it will be 1st down, 49ers.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Viking 18.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. He's going to be encouraged to that sideline. Gain of about 18. And that's going to be good for a 49ers 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here's Purdy to throw. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. That is Patrick Queen. And that will bring up 2nd and 18.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Tight end in motion right. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers will begin the 4th quarter with football following the interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. The final throw before the break. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. We've seen one half of football and no points just yet. Let's see who can finally break that deadlock here in our second half. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so and maybe even take control of this game.
They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And it's a big gain on this play, giving him about 19 yards and the first down, too.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Motioning the tight end left. And they'll pitch it out to him. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60, Kevin Pirates, Kevin Pirates.
They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Gotta figure out this third down here. Purdy looking to throw. And that's incomplete, so the defense forces fourth down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll go with Dowdle on the run. There's the stop. Play hits for 15 before it, though. And that is good for Pittsburgh first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Passing quick here with the pass rush, fast enough to match it. On him in time to alter that throw. It falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Rodgers set to pass. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
strong for him here. That finds Pittman, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down. The inside give to Dowdle. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion. Well, this defensive battle just continues, Brock. They have set the tempo, been the dominant factions in this game, and that's only growing with every incompletion.
Kate, the results have been the same, but these are a couple different game plans, right? By these two different defenses, but both of them smothering and suffocating.
On the draw, it's Dowdle. And this is going to be shy at first, but not by much. It's 4th and short. Working quickly here.
A gain of 4 yards. It's now
4th down now, Rogers. Hauled in by Bernard, left side. It's only going to gain about 2, but that is enough for the first.
2 yards on
All set to go now from the 35.
Steelers first down.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down. So after 3, we're still waiting on our first score of the contest. Somehow, this game is still scoreless as we get set for our final quarter. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Rogers to throw. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Rogers will look to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Well, I know you love to call this the money down, Brock, and on that 3rd down, that pass rush just got paid.
Woo, look at you right there. That's their job. I mean, in the minds of those guys in the front 7, Kate, you've been around them your whole life. They know it. They don't want to rely on anybody else. They're secondary. They want to get home, and they did.
And again, the decision to go for it's a good one as they convert on 4th down a 2nd time in this series.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
The pitch to Dowdle. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We've not seen much achievement today.
And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. Pat Fryermuth capping a 14-play possession there with 6. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 28-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come 19! Come 19! Here we go!
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And he's going to go down. They haul him to the turf at the 21. Cameron Hayward. And that play makes it 3rd and 15. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers losing by 7.
79-2!
Throwing off the play fake. The trick play unsuccessful. His throw falls incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Now here we go. Now we're getting to one of these situations that you've been practicing and talking about all week, Kate. Defensively, you are verbalizing no hero plays, no interceptions. That ball comes to you. Just find a way to knock it to the ground.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
Come on! Hey! Craft all 80! Rig alert! Rig alert!
Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
1st and goal. Here's Dowdle. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Give him a few that time, but they'll need twice that to find the end zone here on 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's Warren. And he's going to be brought down before he can even get to the marker. So now it's going to be 4th down. Well, running it was a long shot, right? We all knew that. And even with that small pickup, still a few yards away from moving those chains.
And I don't mind the run call. I really don't. Those can be very effective in those situations. But that defense, they were up for it, and they hit it before it got started.
For that left upright, and no good! It bounces off! And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
Kate, as a kicker, when you miss something like that, you're taking out some equity with your defenders. That could have made it a 2-score game, and just their mentality, psychology is totally different. Instead, well, you're asking them to come through yet again with another stop to hold on to this lead.
And he gets some decent yardage there before they send him out. Looks like about 6, so we've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Mustang 19!
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Gets this to Bernard over the middle. They get a lot out of this play. 21 yards before the tackle is finally made. And that's going to give the Steelers the 1st down.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
They're going to pass it here. And that is the Jets that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown!
To Pat Fryermuth. touchdown.
Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines. But for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So for Brock